I usually do like a minute and a half, 2-minute clip of me procrastinating for like an hour, but I just ate a bunch of ramen, fell asleep in my chair, woke up, watched Arrested Development for a little bit, and I think I'm out of time to procrastinate because I did it already. Whoops. How do you like me now, Mom? I don't know where that came from, but I think it came from the heart. What the fuck am I talking about? Where is this going? I should turn my mic up a bit, but now if I yell a bit too loud. Watching family movies when I was younger, my mom always would tell us hands above the blankets, like she was scared that we would jack off or something in front of her during family movie night. She was right, but like, that's a lie. I hope you guys know it's a lie. Don't take that out of context. What she always said was true, but me just fucking going at it, that was a lie. What generation am I? Because I'm not millennial, but I'm not like Gen Z. I'm in that weird middle. What's that called? Let's look it up. What generation am I? Let's see what it is. Apparently. Well, that doesn't tell me anything. Hold on, where is it? So apparently I'm Gen Z. I don't know what I'm gonna do with that information. I used to be in like really insane shape, like magical shape. Like I did baseball, volleyball, basketball, soccer. I was in air cadets. I did a bunch of other shit. So like when you looked at me, I had some fucking arms, but my face looked like, I hadn't eaten in like 2 months. It was really gross. Now it looks like I haven't skipped a meal in 2 years. There was a quiet kid who used to sit in the back of my class, and I leaned back to say something to the person sitting beside him, but my arm went on his desk for a second, and he just stabbed his pencil straight in my arm. I still have the lead in my arm. I can't get it out. I've tried. Me and him are bonded forever. What if I just did a whole video of me just sitting here, just not doing what I'm supposed to? Just like 10 minutes of this, whatever this is. Deep. Give me that moist towelette. They're not sexy. I don't know why I said that. Let me know if that moist towelette made you moist. I was gonna use the active thing as a transition to the game I want to review, but that didn't happen again. If I was like this in my real job, I'd be fired immediately. They'd be like, listen, Easton. Never mind, leave. Just leave. I'd get it. A lot of my little segues end with me just like bobbleheading my head once at you guys. What do you think? Okay, so I don't know what happened, but it's now about 7 hours past when I started recording, and now my entire recording setup is different, and so is my bed. Where's my hat? It was in my truck. Hi, dog. I got a dog. I tried showing it on camera, but it just looks like I can't grow hair. But everywhere else is hairy, so it didn't ignore this. What I was trying to show was, So when I was, I don't know, maybe 10, 11 years old, I went dirt biking with a bunch of friends, and there was just this daunting hill. It went up. It looked like it was 90 degrees, but I was dumb-faced. It was probably like 60, like this. And I'm going up the hill, and the dirt bike slips out under me on the gravel, and I didn't know what to do. So I just went on my left leg and slid on my left leg probably 30 feet down this gravel hill. I just ripped it up all to hell, and I walked my bike back to the campground to my mom. I was like, Mom, I'm dying! And she's like, your dad has the truck. He's like a half hour away. What? Put your leg in the river. And the river was ice cold. You could see ice floating down. It was Canada. You know, there's a lot of... It was Canada. I was like, Mom, no! Mom, are you fucking... That's gonna hurt. Are you fucking crazy, Mom? So she's like, I'll call your dad. I was like, call my dad. I don't care. 1v1 me, bro. Smash. Final hazard. No items. And, Haro got mad at me because it's Final Destination, not Hazard. That's from Sonic Heroes. No, call my dad. The moment he's on the phone, he's like, you want to just put your leg in the water. I was like, I'll get that. And my mom was pissed at me for like a month for not listening to her. She said the same shit. Dude, I haven't done this in forever. Do you think I can do... There was this little kid voice I used to fuck around with. I used to watch a lot of Louis Caliber, and he always did this kid voice, so I made my own. I named him Max, and he was an annoying little shit, and I don't know if I can do it anymore. Oh yeah. It's almost there. I can refine it. I can refine it again. But I could do that, but I can cheat. I have a voice mod, and I want to listen to myself when I use it. Now I'm a demon. Okay, Easton, you laughed, you ruined that, you dumb, you dumb fuck, you dumb bitch, who can fuck? Nothing makes procrastinating like some alcohol, join me. You're underage, I was once too, that didn't stop me, ha, I didn't tell you that, don't demonetize me, YouTube, ha, it's alright, ruined, because I said bitch like 20 times. I'm getting a phone call. Get the baby. Hello. Every now and then, I go on about different kid shows I remember, and we just go watch a bunch of the theme songs and stuff, and everyone remembers Max and Ruby, but do you guys remember Toopy and Bino? Toopy, Bino, Toopy, Bino. For real though, like, Timothy Goes to School and Arthur, those were fucking jammers. Do you guys remember Beatamon? He was raised by cats, but like, it went from like country rock to hard rock for the theme song, and it was a banger. I still bang to it. I don't bang to it. I have righty. I want to do an honest podcast one day where it's just me and someone else, and we just talk about different stuff, like our beliefs and just what we grew up with and morals and stuff, and just talk about just what adults told us as kids. Would you like to see that? This one's a little more personal. Now, when I was just a kid, I had my little brother and sister, but I was rude. Billy Hatcher and the Giant Egg. I was rude. They were younger and they sucked at video games, and I thought I was hot shit, but for sure I sucked at video games too. What's actually in here? It's Mario Kart Double Dash. I lied to myself and you guys. I used to not know what to do. I'd get bored playing video games, and they'd sit beside me, and I'd be playing Pokemon, and we were kids, okay, you got them. But they pretend to be the different Pokemon, like Pokemon Coliseum. I talked about how you had Espeon and Umbreon. My sister always loved Espeon. She always wanted to be kind of like her, so she pretended to be Espeon every now and then as I played games. I loved having her beside me. And we all grew up a little bit, and they stopped hanging out with me as I played games, and I have ADD, and ooh, phone call interrupted. I'm gonna hang up on her for now, though. She's gonna be mad at me when she watches this, if she does. We're doing a final viewing party. It's late night, but like, she did get mad at me, guys. I just don't want to lose my train of thought. But as we got older and we split off, I got lonely. I'd always be by myself, and I'd want to keep playing games, and I loved playing them and stuff, but I could never, I always got bored of myself, and I couldn't handle what I would think about. Even as a kid, I was a dark kid. I was in kindergarten, and I was underneath the desk, and my teacher asked what happened, and she told my mom that she couldn't teach me anymore. That's why I went homeschooled for a while. But she told me to actually focus on my test, and little itty bitty baby Easton looked at her and said, if you don't like me, why don't you just kill me? So my teacher kicked me out of her class because she couldn't mentally handle that stress. But so I couldn't handle myself, so I always got lonely. So when I learned about streaming, I hopped on that front, and that's really why I started streaming. That went on this whole different adventure. I started by myself on the Folkery channel on Twitch, and then Team Infinite picked me up on their Twitch, and it didn't go well. I left them. They've brought me back for their YouTube channel. That turned into a fiasco. Now we're doing the Meisters, and I might not be big, but it's been an adventure of its own. I might go into that later. I've already gone into some detail. Yeah, I need to call Brooklyn back before she kills me. I'm gonna call her at the beginning. Oh, that's what she asked. Oh, let me call her back before I die. Toopy toopy, beano beano. Toopy beano. Toopy. That's me.
Hello.
Hello. I feel like I have the most stereotypical, like, white antagonist backstory. Because it started good. I was conceived on the top of a burger truck in a forest in British Columbia. And then my uncle was getting married, and that used to be something special, but it's happened like 7 times now, so we just kind of stopped going. But then my mom got pregnant and they just stayed there. My dad got a job. When I was born, I had stomach problems. I was born dead, and I was brought back to life twice during that surgery. That was 3 times dead my first hour. Good job, boy. But then they were like, oh my god, he also has heart palpitations and other problems. There's a hole in his heart. And they put me in a helicopter, fly me to a different city, get heart surgery. But then they were like, oh shit, wrong baby, our bad. I don't know what happened to that baby, but I didn't get heart surgery. So that's a good. That's a good. I don't know if I would make that too. That was a big one. It was a big oof by the doctors. Big oof. But then, like, we moved around once every 6 to 9 months, and then my brother and sister were born. Then years passed and we kept moving, and I got kicked out of that school like I told you, and I got kicked out of a few other schools, and it was weird. It was fun. It was weird. But then the economy crashed and my parents got divorced, and then my mom started dating a black dude, and my dad started dating a Mormon chick, and then we went homeless into British Columbia. That was like a state over. And we kept coming back and forth between states once a week to just find work. And I was a mercenary for a while. That was a weird one. A homeless mercenary, that's... And then it happened. And then we finally made a house and everything got settled down. And then I lost my lady of 3 years. And then I went to fly back, see what happened there. And the saddest day ever in my life happened. And then I flew back home, and now I'm in America. My origin story ends with me with Brooklyn. I hope she don't leave me anytime soon after viewing this video. If I was gay, I wonder what other friends would go gay with me. Like, if the universe just shifted 1 notch, would I be dating Haro or Grunt? I'm already kind of dating Huff. I've never told him I loved him. I think he's mad at me for that. We'll find out one day. We'll see if he leaves me. I condensed my life into 1.5 minutes. My grandpa had a saying. He always said that your end of your life, if you have enough friends to carry your casket, you had a good life. I had to carry my grandma's casket because she didn't know enough people. Oh, when my sister was born, I've told this one a few times to the other Meisters. They're gonna be like, stop sharing this, but I just find it so funny. My grandpa looked at my sister and she's like, wow, she looks just like you, Linda. And my grandma was offended. My mom was offended. She's like, she's a newborn baby. She doesn't look like anything. My grandpa's like, no, the double chin. He slept on the couch for a week. I was a shit disturber. He slept hard and I used to get bored, so when he was sleeping one day, I walked up to him, I took his beer out of his hand and just poured it all over his body. And he woke up and thought he just spilt it on himself. I got away with that one. But that same visit, I used to sleepwalk, and I really had to pee. So I walked the same path, the same fucking schematic to go to the bathroom in our house, and I just whipped it out. Little itty bitty baby Easton whipped out his little donger and started peeing. I leaned forward to flush the toilet, and I just kept falling. And I fell down their stairs into a puddle of my own piss, and my grandpa screamed at me and forced my parents to clean it up. Boop. We're at 14 minutes. I haven't even talked about the game. I don't think I'm going to. This is a procrastination biased review. How'd you do, Easton? You did pretty fucking swell!